Live. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Let me get myself ready. Okay. Alrighty. It says we're live. Hang on. Oh, I haven't done this for a little bit. As usual, I haven't done a live stream for a little bit. So we're just gonna do the usual. Let's wait and see if people show up, even though I have totally done this impromptu, and of course we have to do the usual. Oh yeah, I gotta share on my social media that I'm live, otherwise people don't know. Okay, so just y'all just give me a minute. Hello, hi Kyle, I see you. Hello my friend. All right, so it's just say I'm live. Okay, I don't know why I keep hearing myself double time. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know, why can I hear myself? Okay, that's weird. All right. Yeah, I can hear myself. That's really weird. Okay. Let me see if I'm sound. Oh, hello. Sorry, Kyle. I'm not even looking at the screen. Yes. Oh, I should show yesterday. Yes, I'm well. I am doing really good, considering the state of things still. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Now I'm still sharing. I still haven't shared it on. Oh, I realized why I was hearing myself. It was opened up on my Twitter, of course. Okay. I am live. Booking some spring anime. There we go. That will do, right? Impromptu stream. I know some people aren't going to be able to watch this, but yeah, I'm doing this really impromptu. Okay, there we go. I'm live, and I just put it in my Discord. I am live. Okay, right. All the lives have gone out. Honestly, some people probably watching this would be like, this is random. You don't normally come alive on your YouTube, which is supposed to be dead. Oh, let's see. That's good to hear. I'm doing well. Binging Sailor Moon. Yes. Keep binging Sailor Moon. Actually, fun fact. I saw we have a streaming service here called Anime Lab, and Sailor Moon Stars, the dub and the sub, they just dropped on Anime Lab, and I'm like, this is the time. It's one of those times where you just drop everything that you're doing and you go binge it. No, I have not done that yet because life has not let me, and I was going to tonight, but no, I thought, oh no. Usually Sundays are like blog days for me. So I usually, work on the blog, and also like Mondays. Usually I work on my blog stuff during like Sunday afternoon because I implemented a new schedule. And no, that didn't happen this time. So like I've been doing stuff at night. So I'm gonna be doing Sailor Moon Stars next week. I mean, not next week, Monday, tomorrow, because tomorrow is Monday. Whereas anywhere else who's probably watching this, it's like Saturday for you, like Saturday morning. Because here currently it's 11 p.m. So on a Sunday night. So normally I do streams, like I've done live streams in the past in the mornings to like accommodate my fellow amigos. But no, that wasn't going to happen this time round. And I don't know if it will, because honestly, nighttime is the best time for me to even like do a kind of stream. So yeah, I know that this is very, very random stream, but I just thought I was in one of those. I was in a mood of, I really wanted, I really want to check out the spring anime season because I have been hearing lots of different things. So, like a few shows that have come up on my radar, but I've not looked fully into. So that's what we are. Sorry if I keep scratching my nose. I have a very scratchy nose right now. So yeah, I really wanted to just look at some spring anime. Now, I could have put this as a video. I could have turned this like into a video, which would have been cool, but like, no, I thought a live stream is just so much easier. And plus, I do actually like doing live streams, the interactiveness. And it's been about 4 months since I last did one. The last one I did, I discussed a whole bunch of manga that I was reading. I don't know if you're interested in listening to that. You can. It's like over 2 hours of content, me just talking about the manga I've been reading. And I would love actually to get back into doing like a manga live stream because, I've read quite a bit since then. So yeah, there would be a lot to discuss. So I'm hoping probably around the first week of April to do like a manga live stream, which would be really good. It would be on a weekend, most definitely, not during the week. Shocker during the week. So, seasonal anime. Let me get to my screen. Now, normally people like look at live anime chart, which I have done in the past, but I decided to just go with AniList because that's where I track all the anime I watch and stuff. Well, it's so I don't get lost, and also lost in what I'm watching, and also to add to like my never-ending list. So me and seasonal anime, we go way back. I've just been kind of on and off it for years. Like, 1 minute I'll be going through an old anime saga, and then like the next minute I'm like, oh, I really want to check out the seasonal anime. But yeah, like the seasonal anime has just changed so much since 2015, since it really just like exploded. That's how I feel anyway. Because back then, like, that's when the real simulcast stuff really got big. When Snow White with the Red Hair came out then, there was Gangster, there was Kiss Neither. That's when, like, it all began for me. Like, before that, like, I just don't think simulcasting or this seasonal thing that we have now was just non-existent. And just after 2015, I feel it's when it just went boom. It did. And then that's when I started following the seasonal stuff. And then over the years, it's kind of like, oh no, I don't really want to binge. Can't wait weekly. And now, like, anime is kind of in a different place now, in a different era. And, we're getting some good stuff. We are, I have to admit. So without further ado, let's just get into the nitty gritty instead of me here talking for like the next 10 minutes of ramble. All right. Okay. So, the very first one we have up is, My Hero Academia. You know what? I actually didn't know that we were getting My Hero Academia season 5 this season. Because, like, when I pulled up the screen, I'm like, no, you're joking, right? No, My Hero Academia for this season. Yeah. I mean, it feels kind of weird. I mean, I only finished season 4 late last year. It was around November, I think it was. I'm just one of them people that like, the big hype anime get around to it. Like Attack on Titan season 3, I only finished end of last year. So no, if you're going to ask me, have I been watching Attack on Titan? No, not the final season, because I specifically am waiting for the dub to come out. Because I've been watching that with my friends. Like I got them onto the Attack on Titan hype, and then they kind of binged through all of it, and then we all want to watch the final season together in the dub. So it's kind of a special thing. So we've been avoiding like all spoilers and crap. Like every time I've had one come up on my Twitter, I've just gone scroll through quickly. So I have seen and know nothing. So My Hero Academia, of course, I'm going to watch it. Me and my friends are big on My Hero Academia. I love it. Like, it is a good shonen. I mean, look at it. What else am I meant to say about My Hero Academia? It's great. I love it mostly for like all the characters. No wonder it's a success. And no, I might not ever read the manga because I love the anime too much. The anime it does something for me because I'm more of an anime person than like a manga person. But that doesn't mean I don't like manga because there's certain series I love the manga more than the anime. What's a good example? Oh, Claymore. Like, I love the Claymore manga more than the anime because obviously, like, Claymore would never get a full anime adaptation. If it ever did, I would split my hair open. That doesn't even make sense. I don't know. I'd roll around on the floor and be like, what? Just what? I feel like that's my reaction to everything these days. So yeah, My Hero Academia is on the list. I probably should just do the tiki thing, right? And when does this start? In 5 days. Are you kidding me? This starts in 5 days. Shit. Oops, didn't mean to say that. Okay, all right. So yeah, we're gonna be watching that. Do I need to? No. Okay, no, we're watching that. Okay. I'm gonna put it's watching, but I know that I'm probably not gonna watch it like right off the bat. I actually just remembered that it actually is going. That it was gonna start airing early. Now it's just clicking in my head now. Yeah, so obviously that's My Hero Academia. Everyone is probably gonna say yes to that. Like, I've got a soft spot for the dub and I like the sub. So yeah, that's My Hero Academia. Okay, so the next one we have, now I've heard of the manga for this. Let's see. And if you hear meowing in the background, that is my cat. That is our cat. That's if you hear it. Now I'm going to have to bring up the actual separate page, which you guys are not going to see. Was it? Okay, so where's the English? Do we have an English? Don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro. That's it. Okay, so I remember this. This really is about a girl who teases and tortures her older male classmate, and I think from what I remember the manga synopsis, you learn like why, but that's really the synopsis of why she teases him and crap. So it says comedy romance. Well, that's like right up my alley because I love comedy romance. And I wonder what the studio is by. Studio. I always check. Oh, okay. Telecom animation film. No, haven't heard of that. Haven't actually heard of that anime studio. I think I haven't seen a trailer for it. Have I? No, I haven't. But I already knew about the manga, so the manga was on my list. So that's just gonna get a tick. So where's the thing? So there we go. Watching. Okay, next up we have, oh yes, don't even need to repeat the Japanese one. Oh god, I've already forgotten the English name for it, even though I've read the first volume of the manga. God, this is shameful. Or is it? Yes, that's it. It's been a while since I have even looked at this series. What To Your Eternity? Oh, like, oh, sorry, Kyle, your message is. I'm so honestly excited for the Nagatori anime. Yes, like it looks. I mean, it's like right up my alley. It looks funny. She looks like she's not going to take. The main character looks like she's not going to take any crap. So we like females like that. So of course, like I'm all in for it. Yeah, so To Your Eternity. To Your Eternity. That is like volume 1. Whew, that blew me away. With the idea of this series. Now, from what it's all about, from what I remember, it's all about this orb, just this clear, you can, like, this clear, I would just envision this clear glass orb, like obviously when I was reading the manga, and this orb has no purpose in life, and it has no purpose for its existence, and it takes on the shape of different, like, people, animals, and its just its whole purpose is to find its purpose. And it's a very, very interesting concept, like exploring about between life and death. It's very, very raw. The artwork is, for the manga, amazing. Really detailed. And I was so surprised when a anime adaptation was announced. God, when was that? I think it was, it was end of the second half of last year. But then it got delayed because of COVID. And then I totally forgot that it was going to air this spring season. So yeah, that's going to be on everyone's big hype train. Going to be on everyone's ticket to your eternity. So of course I'm going to check it out. Most definitely. So we can tick to your eternity. God, it feels like forever since I have gone through a seasonal chart like this. It's been a long, long time for me. Okay, so the next one. Now, some of these will probably be hit and misses because we've got a mix of, like, continuing series, new series that are starting, and then like sequels, continuations. Now, one is this Madoka. This is from Madoka Magica. I'm just going to open up the tab about it because you guys aren't going to see it. Again, I have not looked at any of this chart, so I only know, coming into this, I only knew about 3 series that were airing. That's it. So I have no idea about the rest. Let's see. Was it that one? Nope, not that one. No, not that one. Oh! Why did I think this is Madoka Magica? Oh my god, I'm looking. One of the characters just look like Madoka Magica. This is How to Not Summon a Demon Lord, 2nd season. Okay. God, I'm stupid. I have seen the 1st season of How to Not Summon a Demon Lord. I actually saw it. Was it January or February this year? No, it's actually February because my friend begged me to watch it, and it wasn't on my high priority list, so I made it high priority for my friend, and it's a show I would describe as not being everyone's cup of tea, mostly because it's for the ecchi element. And yeah, after watching it, I can safely say it definitely would not be everyone's cup of tea because there are some very, I wouldn't say questionable, there's some sexual referencing that just the use of it, I question myself, particularly like in the final episode. There's a lot of, if you don't like a lot of boobs and butts, and there's a lot of boobs, if you can't handle that heavily exposure of, sexual parts, graphicness, then this is not for you, hands down. I'll just say now. But I found this hysterical. This anime is hysterical. I watched this in dub, particularly. My friend wanted me to, and it was stupid funny. We have a guy who is a complete, shut in real life, his adult life, and he's mastered this one isekai game, and we've got a classic isekai here where the guy gets dragged into the game, and he is known as this demon lord, and inside he's actually the most awkward, nervous wreck. So like when he, when he's projecting himself is this, all defining demon lord with all these great powers of level 150 inside. It's like, oh my god, I don't know how to handle these girls. Like, he doesn't know how to handle girls. There's so many points when he interacts with the girls in his little harem, because there is that harem touch right there. It works though. It works for this series, the little harem thing. Not where people are probably going to see the collars on like the elf girl and the Neko girl. There's a story there. That was an accident. Just FYI there. He's crapping himself every time. Like, even a girl like will come on to him, or he has to talk to a girl. It's so funny. There really isn't a serious. Don't take the plot seriously for this. The series doesn't even take itself seriously. So when that happens, you're in for a good, entertaining time. So I'm not afraid to admit, I like my ecchi anime. I'm not afraid to like dive into any ecchi anime that someone recommends me. So yeah, second season, me and my friend will definitely be watching. Hyped. Oh, I need a drink. Oh my goodness. When you talk as much as I do, you forget to drink. And when it comes to this particular topic, anime, okay, so we're going to be watching that one. Oh, look for the next one. We have Fruba. Now, oh my god, no, I'm not going to watch Fruba. No. No. Yes, Fruba is on the table. This was one of the anime I knew that was airing this season, only because out of nowhere was the end of last year they decided to drop on us. Oh yeah, it's going to be airing in the spring season. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. So it's kind of surreal. Like, the final season is already here, and I only finished binging it end of last year. Seems all the anime I got to a lot last year was finished me binging at the end of last year. Just so excited. This adaptation for the manga of Fruba it's went beyond anyone's expectations. It went beyond mine. Like, everything about it is like full top-notch quality, really high quality. I'm just ready. I'm ready. This is where all the epic stuff goes down. Oh, and then we're all waiting for a particular scene. Well, actually, I'm waiting for several scenes to do with Fruits Basket. But yeah, I just can't believe even like this anime adaptation exists, and all the things that everyone wanted to see happen in anime has already happened in 2 seasons. It's just, I need to own this. I still haven't bought the Blu-rays for the new Fruba season. Yeah, I haven't. But I need to own this anime ASAP this year. I'll make sure that becomes high priority. So yeah, we're going to put watching. Oh, we're doing pretty well. All the ones I've ticked already, we're going to be watching. Now, some of these I have said I'm going to watch. I'm not going to watch them straight away. It will be like eventually, or when, a season finishes airing, because I'm more of a binger. It depends. Like Fruba, I'll watch weekly. I'll put myself through that pain. To Your Eternity, possibly I'll make that like a weekly watch, because I always like to have something very different to what I'm normally comfortable with. My comfort zones are like mecha, romance, slice of life. I like to have something outside of that, and that's good.
What are you doing? Are you rummaging through all the files? Is that what you're doing? Yeah.
Sorry, I think my cats have decided that the paper's more fun than looking at me. All right. Okay. Next up, we have Zombieland Saga Revenge, Studio Mappa. Oh, Mappa again. I swear to God, Mappa is killing it. Has been killing it since last year. you know, especially like they've animated Attack on Titan. I wouldn't even know the difference between that and Wit Studio. Like the standard is just, it's just Mappa and Wit Studio have, and also Studio Youth, how do you say it, for that Demon Train Moot, for the Demon Slayer, or for you know, guys know which one I mean, the studio that does Demon Slayer, and especially, you know, the epic quality animation they did for Mugen Train movie. Those three studios in particular, they really have set a new high standard for anime, I feel. Especially you felt to be, I can't even say it, the studio that does Demon Slayer, Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, that studio definitely has set like a gold standard stamp, and like it's a good thing. And then I look at it as I would be a little bit worried, just only because that standard is so high, people expectations will be higher, and if, you know, the loomingness of disappointment grows a bit more by like 50 or 50%, you know what I mean, when there's such a thing sets such a high standard. But look, that's just with anything that changes, grows. So yeah, this is the second season to Zombieland Saga. I haven't seen Zombieland Saga, so of course I'm not going to be watching this. Of course, I do want to see Zombieland Saga. I know nothing about it. I think all I know is is it singing zombie idols? Yeah, we should look. We should look instead of me sitting here looking stupid and not having a look at what it's even about. I mean, I'm surprised it's by Studio Mappa. Now let's see. Let's go back. Let's go to the core. I'm sure this was about idol zombie girls singing, I think. Or I'm just, no. So it's like all about these girls that want to live. Yeah, so it is about like these singing. Yeah, okay, so I was right. Okay. That was just for my own clarification, and if anyone else needed that kind of clarification. Okay, so that one's going to be left for now, only because I haven't seen it. Okay, next up we have Shaman King 2021. Now, this is another one I have known about for ages, which again, an anime adaptation I did not see coming. I mean, I've known about Shaman King for years. I knew about the early 2000 one, but I never got around to it. I really did want to, because it really gave me like Yu-Gi-Oh vibes. We were dealing with something ancient and spiritual as a part of the story. It really reminds me of, it's got that Yu-Gi-Oh ancient Egyptian feel, definitely. So that's why I'm really geared towards this anime adaptation. Like, I really like, I don't want to bother with the early 2000 one. I really just want to dip into this. And you know what? I think it's a really good thing, because Shaman King, I felt like, was one of those early 2000 cartoon, like anime series that just really flew under the radar. So, you know, having this new adaptation, I think will be a really good thing to, you know, give it some recognition. And yeah, so I think it's about a boy who can talk to definitely spirits, and he uses their powers. That's what I remember. So we're going to give that a bit fact tick. Okay, next we have something by Studio 8-Bit. God, I am familiar with 8-Bit. Oh yes, this is the Slime Diaries from that time I got reincarnated as a slime, a really popular Isekai series. Now I haven't seen the how I reincarnated as a slime series yet, so I'm going to be leaving. We could be leaving this one, but it doesn't mean that I don't want to check out the main series. Again, we have another continuation. We have the second season of. I know this is on my list. Wasn't there something House? The name. Let me see. Oh yes, Welcome to the Demon School. yes, this was like comedy fantasy, and I love me some supernatural like comedy. It's not close to it, but kind of gives me the comedic vibes like Rosary Vampire. It also gives me like a vibes of like Actually I Am, that vampire comedy series. Yeah, it's giving me those kind of vibes. So yeah, even though it's a continuation, I'll eventually will get to it with the main series. Now, the next one that we have is Tokyo Revengers. Now, I did watch the trailer for this a while back. I am very, very interested. So let's see what we got. So Takamichi is a freelancer that reached the absolute pits of despair in his life. Wow, there's a great way to start off a synopsis. He finds out that his only girlfriend he's ever had that he dated. Okay. So the girlfriend's been killed. Okay. And then, day after hearing about her death, he's standing on a station platform. Oh, these kind of synopsises where it's just like, really, I don't know, I can't explain it. It really, really draws you in. Just like, he's standing on the edge of a platform, and then he's pushed over by a herd of people, and then he closes his eyes, thinking about dying, and then when he opens his eyes, he's gone back in time 12 years. Ooh, okay, time skip. Ooh, I like me some time skip. I think a lot of people like time skip if it's done in the right way. And he's gone back to living the best days of his life and saving his girlfriend. Oh, God. Yes. Yes. The name, the plot, the intrigue is there. Of course, people are going to be... And this is done by Linden Films. I like this studio. The first time I heard about them, I watched a mecha series by them called Schwarzmarken, and I really loved their animation style. Like, I liked how everything was designed, like the character designs, and it just had a really nice, bright, colorful palette. All the characters just really stood out, glowed. Look, it's hard to describe animation when you don't know anything about it, but they just had a really appealing, highly visual animation style that I really love. And they just made the mechas look so shiny in Schwarzmarken. So I'm excited to see them back again. I know they've done a few things. I'm just using Schwarzmarken as an example, like off the top of my head. So yeah, this action comedy is gonna be fat tick. Oh, we're doing pretty well for like what I'm gonna be. Well, I'm not gonna be watching everything because there's only so much time we have in our lives. Okay, next up we have something I've had. We got a drama and romance. Of course, that automatically draws me in. So this is oh god, is this named after a light novel? Let me see. It should say if this is based off a light novel. Yes. There's also a manga, but no, this is definitely light novel. Because we got I shaved my beard, then picked up a high school girl. After being rejected, I shaved my head and I took in a high school runaway. Okay, that's a different. No, in proper English, I shaved my beard, then picked up a high school girl. I really love that about light novel titles. They're so stupid. Some of them, how they sound. But I like that about light novels. I think those kind of stupid, long-ass titles just really draw you in. So yeah, let's see what we got synopsis-wise. She was rejected by his crush 5 years ago. He saw a high school on the street. He says, I'll let you do it with me, so let me stay. Oh my god. Okay. So the stories of living with the high school Seiyu began. Okay. So we have a 26-year-old salaryman and a high school girl together. Okay. So we got big age gap. Okay. Of course I'm going to watch this. This either will be a train wreck or this series could do something amazing for the age gap section. Section in the romance department. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna watch that. I don't even need to watch the trailer. Sometimes, like, I don't feel like I need to watch the trailer of things. Okay. Next up, we've got another title that I can't even pronounce. We need to look up the English title. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So we've got, I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Okay. So we've got another light novel. And we've got another light novel. Yeah, anime adaptation. So what genre is this? Oh, fantasy slice of life. Okay. At a home comedy about a powerful girl who doesn't work too hard after dying of overworking in real life. She's incarnated as a immortal witch. Damn, you know how much isekai there is these days? So much isekai anime. Like, people always describe isekai as being very overly saturated. And I have to probably half agree on that. That, isekai, it does saturate the seasonal scene a little bit, but at the same time, like, I still get excited because it's, of course, having the other, wanting to go to another world aspect it's fun and everything. Okay, so she kills a bunch of slimes. I'm really not sure about this one. It really doesn't really interest me that much. I mean, it could be this is the kind of series I probably would check out. Yes, this is the probably kind of series I would check out, like, if I'm once a day during my lunchtime or breakfast time. But I'm going to put that as, I'll put it as a maybe for this one, this isekai. Okay, that's our first maybe. All right, moving on. Next up, we've got Megalo Box 2, season 2 of Megalo Box. Oh my god, I can't even say it properly. Now, this was really interesting to learn that this particular series was getting a second season, because I only watched the first 5 episodes, and I really love the cool aspect to it. Something focused on boxing in particular, and it was kind of my first exposure to a boxing kind of anime, because I know Hijimi Ippo, which is very massively popular boxing anime, which I would like to check out at some point. So I know there's some traits reference to this series is used in Megalo Box. I ended up not continuing Megalo Box. It just didn't end up being my jam. It didn't. It had a lot of potential. It did, everyone's got a robotic or a metal part of their body that's mechanical, but it just kind of fell short for me. So Megalo Box season 2 is a no. Okay, now, so I won't apologize if some people are like, no, why would you say no to that? Well, I've got my own taste and stuff, so like anyone else. Next up, something I am a little bit excited for, Eden Zero, which is set in the same universe as Fairy Tail. Again, this was another adaptation I was not expecting. I mean, I was going to check out the manga at some point, even though I haven't even read the Fairy Tail manga, because I love the anime adaptation of Fairy Tail way too much. Because Fairy Tail is actually one of my top 5 favorite shonen. It is. I don't feel like Fairy Tail gets enough love these days. Like Rave Master never gets a mention anymore. But yeah, I do love this particular mangaka, how the stories of Rave Master and Fairy Tail, they're up there. So Eden Zero, even though I look at the character designs for Eden Zero, it just makes you think of Fairy Tail, doesn't it? But And the main girl, she really does look like Lucy. So if I watch this, I'm gonna have to try and not think of her as Lucy. That's kind of hard when you got characters that look like similar to a previous one. Now I hear that this series is a bit, what is it? What's the word? It's a bit grittier. Like where fairy tales, fairy tales more about it's fun and characters, but no, Eden Zero is like a bit grittier. Things get a bit more bleak. I'm not going to use the word dark because I hate using that reference for like a series that's a bit more on the side, more on the edgy side. Eden Zero is edgy. That's the best way to describe it. So it's like set in a the thing that drew me in to want to watch it is set in a space fairy tale. Yes. Okay. Enough about that. I could go on forever. So Eden Zero is a no-brainer. So now we've got oh god. Yes. God. Let me remember the bloody name. Is it? That's it, Patria. Mortari the Patriot. This is the second season or second core. Yes, no, this is the second core. Yes, this is another series that's got a lot of attention last season. Of course, it's on my list. Set in England. I think it's set in the 18th or 19th century. Oh God, yes, 19th, late 19th. Set in Great Britain. Mystery. It's like, hello in my face, you should be watching this. So I really wanted to watch the first part of the series, but I wanted to wait and see if there was a second season. So this is going to be a series I'm going to save to binge. I say this now, but I might just give in. But no, this reminds me of home. Any series that is set in Britain, the UK, 19th century, it will automatically make me think of old home, always. So I am highly ecstatic to eventually check out this series. I've been hearing good things. So yeah, we're all good on that front. So I won't bother. I'll put like I'm gonna watch that now. Our little next choice here, 86. Now, I am so excited for this. This was the third series in this spring lineup that I did know about. I am actually reading the light novel at the moment. I'm only like a quarter of the way in, and God, it's good. Like, this is my third light novel I have ever read. I know that's what third light novel, because for ages I've been saying I really want to get into light novels, and 86 was a big one that I wanted to make a focus. Last year I never got around to reading it, so it is on my priority list of light novels, and I am reading another light novel, but that's taken a sideline for now. 86 has a war aspect to it that just sings intrigue. Like, for me, it does. And I was ecstatic to hear it was getting an anime adaptation, and A1 Pictures is doing it, and it looks dope as. The trailer looks dope. Actually, just from like, oh, Kyle, I'm going to grab something to eat and come back. Oh, no, that's all right. No, that's all good. I'm sure people are going to like watch this later anyway. Yeah, I love this focus that this series has of a social divide. This series is really about the moral of, there's a war with no casualties. Kind of reminded me of like Aldo Noah Zero's war aspect, though we have one where there's a war between the Republic and let me look at the description. Yes, the Republic, and then we have the what is it? let's see. Oh god, I forgot the bloody enemy's name. Oh, Guardian Empire, between the Republic and the Guardian Empire. They've been at, like, from what I remember in the light novel, they've been at, I know I've got the synopsis in front of me, but I want to try off the top of my head. They've been at war for years, and they've been at war for years, and the Guardian Empire send out these unmanned, like, robots known as legions, and then the Republic is way behind on technology, but then they end up creating their own unmanned Autobot things, and during this war, everything is peaceful. The Republic is promoting the idea that there's these drones that are unmanned, have led to no war with casualties, which is not the case. There is a group on the outskirts of the Republic city called 86, people who once were citizens of the Republic, but then they were sent onto the outskirts, like lamb to the slaughter, basically. And they're the ones that man these the Republic's drones, and send them out to war. And I'm already like quartering the book and the hierarchy of social, like high society and then low society is, it's so detailed. Like this light novel is so detailed, just from me being a quarter in. So I'm so excited for this anime's war aspect 86. Some people are like have the fear of it's going to be disappointing. I'm trying not to think about it. Like, the light novel's already good, me reading it now. So yeah, big fat yes for 86. I will be watching that weekly, even though I would love to save it, but no. Okay, so next up we have something we're not even gonna bother saying the Japanese name for, because this actually came up on Twitter very, very recently, which is the rom-com where the childhood friend won't lose. That's the name of the series, and I'm just like, really? The childhood friend isn't going to lose in a romance game? No, you're playing me. I feel like that's all I really need to know. Just from the title. I mean, you got romance in there, like, you've got me. I don't care how trashy or bad like an anime, like a romance anime is going to be, for however it turns out. I'll watch it. Romance anime, like most people know, is my favorite genre. I will watch it, however bad or good it is. So yeah, that one gets a big fat yes because of the title. I don't even need to read the synopsis. Sometimes you just don't. Okay. Next up, we have one I don't even know. Definitely one I don't know about. So we got, it's an action adventure. So it's tough being on the sidelines. Nobody knows us better than number 6, a combatant of the Kisaragi secret society, dispatched to a distant alien world on a reconnaissance mission. He gets a new android partner. Android. Oh, but how are you supposed to play an interstellar invasion of a fantasy world? Okay. Android partner. That automatically always refers me back to thinking about Chobits. Okay. I might check this one out. Yeah, we're checking this out. By JC Staff. JC Staff have got a couple this season. Okay. Ooh, it's been a while since I've seen JC Staff put more than one show in a seasonal season. Okay. Next up. Now this one, I think I've seen no, I haven't seen the trailer. No, that was for Tokyo Revengers. I saw the trailer for. All right. What we got here? Mars Red. What? Okay. I just saw that it says vampires. Anything to do with another big suck-in for me is, you mentioned vampires to me. Any anime that's got vampires in it, I'm gonna watch, because I think ever since I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer when I was like 10, ever since I ever watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer when I was 10 years old, I've just had a thing for vampires. Just anything, doesn't matter how small or main focus it is. Okay, so what we got? We got Mars Red takes place in 1923. Oh god, so this is like old. We're going back to like 19th century period. I see guys in uniforms. Okay, vampires have existed for a while, and it's been a while since I've actually seen a vampire series. The last one I saw was Sirius the Jaeger, which was by PA Works, where PA Works likes to experiment with different ideas when it comes to anime, which I love about them. And I really did enjoy Sirius the Jaeger. Of course, I hope that it gets a second season, because I would love to see where the story went. It left it so open-ended, and I could see where the story could go. You know, I would love to know more of the backstory of the vampire hunters, the Jaegers. Yeah. So that was like, nearly 2 years ago, or just less than 2 years ago, that a vampire series has come out in a seasonal thing. Okay, so increasing a mysterious artificial blood source called, artificial blood source, that's new. Asagara have appeared. The Japanese government in turn creates Code Zero unit within the army tasked with taking down the vampire forces. And what better way to track vampires than using vampires? Okay, so we're tracking vampires with vampires. Has been assigned to. Okay, so it's like a really big vampire crisis. Okay. Sorry, I was just like reading the synopsis to myself then. Okay, so we've got vampires hunting vampires, set in 1923. And they've all got nice European-style German uniforms on. I'm sold! Okay, next one. It doesn't take much from me. We've got a comedy romance. Wow, we're getting some romance this season. We are. So once you fall in love, you can't stop the love. Yes, so true. Yay. A strange encounter spurs the meeting of spec of a businessman who loses with women and his high school sister's best friend. Oh yeah, we've got a madly fallen in love, and he approaches her with too straightforward methods. Okay. She responds disgustingly and insulted him without hesitation, and he takes it as her way of showing love. Okay. So this is a romance comedy about a twisted elite employee and a normal high school girl. Okay. I mean, we've already got one series this season that's age gap between a 26-year-old and a high school girl. Damn, age gap is age gap coming back by storm? Oh, we got Zach. Oh, Zane. Hello, Zane. I'm so sorry. I'm only replying to your message now. Oh, yeah. I'm waiting to see if the self-professed childhood friend actually wins, or if there is a secret friend. I'm on the same wavelength. I have a massive curiosity about that series. Like, just from the title, will the childhood friend win? Or is this series just going to dupe us in the end? But you can't help it. When you're curious, you got to check it out. That's just how it is. Without curiosity, nobody would be checking out half the anime. Curiosity is a vital part of this picking anime seasonal process, and what we would do without it. That's just how I think of it anyway. So what's the English name for this? Oh, there is an English name. So it's Koi to Yube. If you can see on the screen, this one. We're going to be checking that out. Age gap. Oh, next up, Mecha. Okay, so I don't know if anyone knows, because it's been a bit since I've done a live stream or even mentioned, but second to romance, Mecha is my favorite second genre. Yes, I all tingly when I see, big bad robots fighting. Yeah. I'm trying to think, what's the last mecha series I finished? Oh god, it really, because I was in the middle of watching Gundam Zeta. Yeah, Zeta Gundam. I was in the middle of watching that. Oh yes, actually, I just started Back Arrow, that's airing currently from this season, the winter season that's nearly about to end. I actually only started it this week, actually, because I'm working on something like a blog collaboration with somebody on this series. So, love Back Arrow. Such a fun mecha series. I heard a couple of my mecha friends mentioned this series was really fun, and it doesn't shy away from that. It definitely does not take itself seriously. And another series that doesn't take itself seriously is this one right here, which is SSS Dynazeno, which is a prequel. Yes, prequel to SSS Gridman, which I loved. SSS Gridman. It was my first exposure to like the Sentai side of thing. Sentai, or actually Gridman just in general, that comes from the Japanese TV series, is where the inspirations come from. So this is a prequel. So I've seen the trailer. Of course, I'm going to watch it. Any more mecha in the world is a good thing. I can't stand it when people say to me, "Oh, mecha is dead." No. Actually, there was an anime announcement just the other day for a new mecha series. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. You can go look it up for yourselves. But I'm excited. It's by Studio Sunrise. They're coming back. Oh, I'm excited. I got really excited. So yeah. This is a big fat yes, even though there is no plot synopsis. It doesn't tell you what it's about, which is fine. I'm ready to go head first in. Okay, next up we have, I think this is a video game adaptation. I actually have no idea. So we've got, it's an action supernatural. It's a Wonderful World. Okay. Ooh, I like the art style for this right off the bat. Very, very retro vibes here. Oh, and hello, Kyle. Welcome back. Yeah, there's some real retro vibes here. Let's see. Neko awakens in the middle of a Shibuya's bustling scramble crossing with no memory of how he got there. So we got a protagonist with no memory. Ooh. I mean, that's like Back Arrow. The main protagonist of Back Arrow I'm watching, has no idea who he is. All he knows is that he has to go near the Great Wall, which was a hilarious start off to the series. But yeah, so protagonist with amnesia. Little does he know he's been transported to an eternal plane of existence as the underground. Now an unwilling participant in the mysterious game Reaper's game, Neko must partner with a girl named Shiki in order to survive. Okay. Together they complete missions and defeat monsters known as Noise. They gradually uncover the nature of this twisted game. Okay. I'm going to put this in. I'm going to check it out because actually just of the art style. I mean, the plot sounds like I've got an interest in the plot, but I like the retro animation style here. Don't see a lot of that. Okay. Next up we've got, we've got creepy factor here. Shadow House. Okay. The story is set in a Western-style mansion. On the cliffs centers the aristocrat faceless Shadow family. They live together with the lifelike doll attendants who serve as their faces. Oh, okay. The story focuses on their daily lives as the house in image gradually reveals its mysteries. They live together with lifelike doll attendants who serve as their faces. Okay. Well, I normally avoid any mystery what genre is this? I guess fantasy. This is definitely not horror. If anyone would call this series horror, I'm gonna slap you, because like it definitely is not. Because somebody will. Some bright spark out there is gonna be like, this is horror. No, it's not. Okay, well, this gets a big tick from me because I'm very intrigued. Faceless Dolls. Yep. Okay. Oh yes. Also, let me know in the chat, anyone can who is here, what you are interested or what you're planning to watch this spring season. And happy spring to those out there, because it's not spring here in Australia where I am. It's autumn, so it's like we're opposite buddies. We are like, we're here right now. Autumn in Australia gets really warm, so it's pretty warm at the moment, and whereas everywhere else the sun is just starting to peak for you over in your side of the hemisphere. So it's still just, even after all these years, it's still kind of wax. It's so wacky. It's insane how it's spring somewhere and then it's autumn here. Happy autumn to you. Yes, thank you. Even though autumn in Australia can be incredibly warm, but it is actually one of the best times of the year. Yeah, that took years to get used to. Okay. Next up, we've got a sports anime. I think this is action comedy. This is definitely sports. It's called Cab. I've seen the trailer for this. I have. But that was just on a whim that I happened to see the trailer. Where's the English name? No, there is no English name. Of course, Cab. We're just gonna call it Kabaddi. So it focuses on a soccer player who dislikes sports. He gets joined into the contact sport Kabadaki. I forget what this. I actually forget what this. It's a contact sport. Like it looks like It looks like rough rugby without a ball. The animation style is very nice. I do have to say when I watched the trailer. So that's gonna get a big fat yes. Okay. And honestly, the main character, like the guy with the silver hair, I don't know, actually, one of the main characters, he just looked, God, he looked ferocious. Like his presence just felt ferocious. And I'm like, oh, you could be a character favorite. We shall see. Damn, I've been going for an hour and I haven't even made a dent in this yet. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I actually forgot that this was going to air this season. Now, this dropped, was it the beginning of this year? Yes. This dropped out of nowhere by Wit Studio. I was like, this seems how they want to do anime announcements these days. Just drop it on us out of nowhere, and it's become such a regular thing now. It's beginning to like not phase me. Like, oh, that's okay. You can just drop that anime adaptation out of nowhere. It's fine. Just try and torture us fans even more. So Wit Studio coming out with an original series automatically got my interest, and it's sci-fi. And all we know is it's Vivi's Fluorite Eyes song. I'm like, just the name of it. I just added it to my plan list before I even read anything about it. Just the name of it and the visual. They changed the visual, but the visual before was of like the main girl. She had a back turned to you, and one side was like this fiery city, and then the other side was like this icicle city. It was, oh my God, I loved it. Like, I love that visual. Okay, so we actually have a synopsis because before there wasn't one. So the Nearland is a complex theme park managed entirely by Alice. Okay, a theme park. So we've got Vivi is the first humanoid AI. She's a first humanoid AI. Oh, she's a robot. Oh, human AI. Okay, this is more Persicom, Buddy Chobits vibes I'm getting here. where she sings for the attendants every day, following her directive to make everyone happy through songs. One day, an AI named Matsumoto appears. What? Another AI? Is this like, am I going to get an AI love in here? Am I going to get an AI romance? Oh, sorry, I'm getting a little excited there. Says he comes from 100 years in the future with a directive to work with Vivi to stop the war between humans and AI that is soon to come. Oh, human AIs, war. Oh God. I mean, yeah. Okay. This just got bumped up to weekly watch. Yeah. I mean, this was already on my plan list, so I'm just gonna like say, oh yeah, I'm gonna be watching this. Yeah, original series with studio. It sounds like a cracker of a series. I think I'm just gonna watch it however it went. Like I'm not even I every new season that starts, if I decide to check out a new series, I just go in it with low expectations. That's the best way to do it, instead of just setting high expectations. But like Fruba, Fruits Basket, of course I have high expectations. Okay. Oh wow. So next up we've got oh well, a very interesting name here. So we've got Full Dive. This ultimate next gen full dive RPG is even shittier than the real life. Oh, okay. That's a mouthful of a title. Yes, this is a light novel adaptation. And this is okay, so we've got a mixture of like action, comedy, ecchi, fantasy, romance. God, so many titles, genres in one. The story follows a dull high school student named Hiroyuki when he's tricked into joining a full dive roleplay game. The game is Kiwami Quest, is promoted as a more than reality with mind-blowing graphics, blah 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 blah, and the foliage and sensational wind blowing gets your skin. Fortunately, the game is already a virtual ghost town after being flooded by complaints by players. And the game is too little realistic for its own good. Okay. Its quests are nearly impossible. Oh, okay. Ooh. This anime sounds like it's fun. This sounds fun. All right. I'm going to add this. God, I think I have added a lot, haven't I? It really, you can probably already tell, it really doesn't take much to like interest me. It depends. Okay, so we've got by Shonen Tandoi Ta. Okay, is there an English? Oh, what? Oh my God, I can see this title. I can see the series reeling in a lot of girls. Pretty Boy Detective Club. Wow, no, I'm so not gonna check that out. Be Shonen. Oh, the Pretty Boy Detective Club, a mysterious organization rumored to solve problems. Okay. To search for a star she glimpsed 10 years ago, a second student, Mayumi, calls on these 5 pretty boys to help her solve the case. Search for a star she glimpsed 10 years ago. Sorry. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna add this. I mean, it's Pretty Boy Detective Club. Like, I like, things like, Uta Prince Sama, a lot of those shows involving a lot of pretty boys. I'm one of them. Like, I'm not a total junkie, but I like watching those, when I particularly need a pick-me-up. So that's going on the list. Okay. Next, we have... I'm realizing how long it takes just to get through this whole list. I'm not even counting how many I've already added to my list. We've got Jiren, the Princess of Snow and Blood. Well, actually, I did hear about this series. I think this was through Twitter. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I can tell I'm getting tired now. Okay. So action, original. This is original source material. Yes, we love original anime. The year is 1931. Oh, well, like early historic Japan. Okay. And then we've got Prince. Oh, royalty. Okay. Prince Takagawa is 94 years old and holds absolute control over Japan. Remnants of the Meiji era. We'll send the Meiji era. Okay. Remnants of the Meiji era culture can be seen around the city. Yet lurking behind the glitz is a distinct group planning the assassination of the prince, effectively the fall of the regiment. Tasked with the extinguish these distances new, the government's secret executioner group. Okay. Sawayuki Mori, who works for this organization, suffered from an early age at the hands of Koningi's boss. Her entire family was murdered. She dedicated her life to avenging the death. Oh, okay. Revenge. Historic Tokyo. Haha, we're so not going to add that, right? Yes, we are. Right. That sounds badass. All right, next up, we've got Bakuten, which is male gymnastics, male boy gymnastics. Yeah, we're gonna add that one because there's a few like sports animes like focusing on like a group of males that have yet to watch it, like particularly that one about Kyoto Animation did, the boys who do archery. I haven't watched that one. Sayuren, I think that's how you say it. That's like that. I like that sort of sports anime involving like a group of dudes. Yeah, kind of like along those lines. I was nearly going to say Haikyuu, but that's in a totally different realm. Like, yes, Haikyuu is just in a different realm. So yes, that's the Bakuten is a big fat yes. Oh yes, this one. Oh, I do remember this coming up on my radar. Those Snow White notes. Oh, I mean, where it says drama and music, damn. Like anyone that thinks that is going to instantly think of like Carol and Tuesday, which I have not seen, and like Your Lie April kind of vibes. It makes me think about. Oh, this actually makes me think about Sanphonium. Definitely. Your Lie April, that anime was spoiled for me. So like I can't have that emotional connection and be like, oh yeah, I'm feeling that about this particular series. So definitely this one, drama, music. Yes. We'll be watching. Oh yes. Now actually, speaking of Linden Films, I totally forgot they were actually going to animate this, which is by who I just mentioned, Your Lie April manga creator. This is about sports drama. A girl who loves soccer. Yes. Just reading that about that, it made me think about, my old days with my family in the UK. We'd watch the soccer in the UK, like the English Cup and everything. That's what makes me want to watch this series. Sometimes particularly what an anime is about, if I want to watch it or not, I would just have a good think about, something that's happened in my past or my childhood that I can find like an emotional attachment to. And that kind of sounds weird to just get you to check out a show, but most of the time it works for me. But yeah, just thinking about, watching the soccer with my family in the UK. This makes me want to watch it. So, I mean, it's nice we've got a female protagonist who loves soccer, and she's got no soccer accomplishments like whatsoever. So this is going to remind me of the sports anime Days. Now, nobody really like talks about that particular sports anime, but Days, like the main character, he was utterly hopeless really useless at just even attempting to play soccer, but I just found that side of him, his sheer determination really endearing. And I couldn't help but just, he's a character along the lines of, of trying really hard that I just love, and that's what made me want to finish Days in the end. And also Days really did remind me of those family soccer days, so I have a very strong attachment. So we've got a female version of Days here, just a little bit. That the main protagonist is a female. So yeah, this one is a big fat yes. It's by Linden Films. I thought you only had one show coming out, Linden Films. Yes, Farewell, My Dear Crammer. That's it. Okay, so you're a big fat yes. Next up, oh yes, now we're talking on a big draw in here. This was announced, I'm sure, at the beginning of this year. I'm sure it was. Yes. This is The Saint's magic power is omnipotent. Now, this is a light novel adaptation and drama romance. The visuals look, this visual on its own, it looks so dope. It's by Dio Medea Animation Studio. I love their animation style. They've done series like Domestic Girlfriend, which that was a train wreck. I'm going to say that now. Oh God, I can't even remember anymore off the top of my head. I've seen so many by them. It's shameful, I should know. I'm having a brain fart because it's really late right now. But yeah, no, they have a gorgeous animation style. It's so lovely. So we've got Say, a 20-year-old office woman is whisked away to a new world. Unfortunately for Say, the ritual that summoned her meant to produce a saint who would banish the dark magic, brought two people over instead of one. Everyone prefers the second girl over Say. Oh my God, okay. But this is just fine. Say, who leaves the royal palace, is set up. Oh, she sets up a shop making potions. Oh, business is booming. Oh, wow. Okay. So she's kind of like a Shirayuki in a way, where Shiri from Snow White with the red hair. Shirayuki's got her, medicinal herbs, herbalist. We've just got a female version that deals with potions and magic. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I wanted to watch this. I picked this on my plan to watch list anyway, just from the visual. I didn't even know it was a romance, and I didn't even know it was light novel adaptation. Okay, that's a big fact. Yes. Okay, now this one is actually a yes already. I've actually seen the trailer for this. It's slice of life. It just sounds really laid back about a group of girls who have this Honda super club, like their Honda motorcycles. It reminds me of something in particular for me, and I'm just like, oh, this sounds cute. Girls bonding over their Honda motorcycles. I mean, yeah. So that's a big fat yes. Next up, oh yes, this is actually a manga adaptation. I wanted to read the manga of this because it sounded just really fun and funny. Like a dragon looking for a home. A dragon goes house hunting. I mean, that says it in a nutshell what the show is going to be about. House hunting a dragon. So it says a dragon who is an outcast of their family home after failing to live up to some dangerous high standards has to find a new place to live. Oh, I feel like this could be an extremely cute series that you just love. Like, let's see, what's an example? Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maiden. I've only seen the first 3 episodes, but I really did really like fall in love with the series, it's going to remind, I think it's going to remind you of that, I think. So yeah, that's a big fat yes. Oh yes, the next one actually is yes, is another slice of life. Oh my god. It's about pottery. It's about a pottery club. Oh, that really needs no, really, there's no more that needs to be said on that. You know, I'm a very artsy person. I did a lot of art growing up. So, and I did take like pottery classes when I was much younger. So yeah, there's the emotional attachment there. So, yeah, we're going to be checking that out for sure. Okay, next up we've got, oh, oh, excuse me for yawning. Odd Taxi. Okay. I have a feeling I'm not gonna watch this. Okay, so this is original. Oh, it's by Pony Canyon. Okay. The taxi driver, Aquidel, lives a very mundane life. He has no family, doesn't really hang out with others. He's an oddball. The only person he can call friends is a doctor and his classmate. All patriots seem to be slightly odd themselves. Okay, so this is about a guy who takes people in his taxi. The college student who wants to know, yeah. Oh, it leads to a girl who's gone missing. Okay. This, I'm actually going to say yes to this one, because if it's like, you know, all these different people in a taxi rambling on about their life and whatever, and then it says it leads to a girl's murder. Yeah, no, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by it. I'm not going to write that off, because I feel like some people write that off just from like how the animals look and the animation style. No, I'm not going to write that off. Oh yes, this is a yes. This is Blue Reflection Ray by JC Staff. JC Staff again. Jeez, 3 shows by them. First it's video game. Oh, video game adaptation. Okay. I'm sensing Yuri here. I could be wrong. No. I might be wrong. You just look at it and like, yeah, not sure. So we got a clear summer sky spreads. How many girls? The story begins with a belated start school life for Hinako, who just recovered from a leg injury. The magical sisters Yuzu and Lion bestow her with a special power to become a reflector. Oh, okay. No, it's not Yuri. I don't know. You just look at the image and, of course, that's what you think. Hinako transforms into the magic reflector form and protects the world from devastating forces for the sake of her world and her own dream she thought she had to give up on. Okay. I haven't even watched, the trailer for it, but this sounds... Oh, yeah. This sounds incredibly interesting. A reflector. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I already said I was going to check that out, but... sometimes it's not until you actually read the synopsis and you're like, oh, yes, I'm going to check you out now. Okay. Next up we've got, and yes, we are going to go through nearly every single one of these. Nearly. We've got Cestus the Roman Fighter. Why does this one sounds particularly familiar to me. I don't remember where it came up on. I think it was on Twitter somewhere. Let's see. A young boy orphaned by the Roman Empire, made a slave, is placed into a training school for puglist. Oh my god. It is here that he begins his journey to defy his fate. Oh, okay. Again, I feel like this would be one people would write off very easily, but yeah, this I mean, I really loved learning about the Roman history in school and that. And it's not every day you get an anime set in a Roman setting. So we're going to say yes to that one. Yeah, we're saying yes to that one. Because I like a story. Of course, anyone likes a bit of story with struggle and angst. I feel like that's what it's going to be. Okay. Next, we've got the Seven Kings Revolution. So this is by Linden Films in cooperation with a different studio. Linden Films again, video game adaptation. Okay. Let's see. Eon's valiant heroes fought against the forces of destruction, while their deeds passed into legend. The power of these heroes was later inherited by the successors who fought the power. One day, a successor of the Seven Knights saves an Ori boy named Nemo from the blah blah destruction this, destruction that. During the ensuing battle, Nemo summons the power of a hero and becomes a successor as well. I'm gonna put that as a maybe because plot doesn't really sound like that drawing into me just at this moment in time. I'm probably saying that because I'm a bit tired. Okay, next one we've got Mahou Shoujo. Yes, it's nice to see that genre popping up on here. Set in a world of cruelty and heartbreak, Fairy Ramoro. The fairy. This is like the pretty school detective club, isn't it? Follows 5 young men who work at a mysterious bar F, who offer to heal the hearts of their clients. This is like that saying that who offer to heal the hearts of their clients. This reminds me of a trait in the Clamp series Kabuto, the anime, where she has to heal the people's hearts. But she ends up, she has to fill her little bowl in order for God to grant her wish. Yeah, it reminds me of that. Okay. Wiping their tears away. Yeah, causing smiles to bloom like flowers. Yeah, this has definitely got Kabuto plot vibes. They take no payment aside from stealing their clients' hearts. Okay. Yeah. Because this series made me think about Kabuto, which is one of my favorite anime. Yeah, we're gonna watch that. It's original as well. Okay, so we've got athletics, sports. Aspiring athletics from around the galaxy to compete in a tournament where the winner will be crowned cosmetic beauty. What begins as rivalry grows into friendship. Okay, so we've got a group of athletics. Aww, this could be cute, or it could be a bit of a flop. I have a feeling. I'm going to put that as like a maybe. And then I think down here we're getting into like some of the more kiddie shows. This is Thunderbolt. Yeah, with that Chinese one with the puppets. Yeah, that is incredibly popular, and I would like to check that out at some point. But I'm not interested in Cat Card Vanguard just because I have not seen any of that series. I do feel sorry for it that it's not brought up that much. Card Vanguard. It does make me a bit sad. Okay, TV shorts. I don't think like anybody ever goes through TV shorts. And personally, I like some TV shorts that they're a good time to just squeeze in your day in even less than in an hour. But I'm just overlooking the ones, and none of them really interest me. Sorry. No. None of those ones in particular. Oh, yeah, these are leftovers from last season. Oh, yeah, there's Back Arrow, which I mentioned before. So we'll actually just have a little scroll down and look at the movies that are upcoming. We got Fate, which is the second part. Oh, my God. There's so many Fate adaptations, everything now. It's just, I can't even keep up. I mean, out of the the Heaven's Field film trilogy, I've only seen the first film, and then the third film came out at the end of November here, but I didn't get a chance to see that. Eventually I will. Oh, this looks cute. Oh, we got Music Slice of Life. Well, that sounds just from like the visual alone. I think I've seen the trailer of this. I mean, just let's see. Beautiful girl mask. Yeah, no, I've seen the trailer of this. It looked really cute. And then we've got Polygon Films, After the World is Destroyed. Now let's see. Polygon Pictures, sorry, not films. Knights of Sidonia. Oh, yes. Actually, I think this is a prequel because I've never seen Knights of Sidonia, and I do want to because it has a mecha aspect in it. Most definitely. Oh yes, Shoujo Kaguya Review Stargirl. This series, Starlight Review. I do want to see like musical. Yeah, because it's got a musical idol aspect to it. Definitely a musical idol girl series. I definitely would watch. Oh yes, Oh yes, Mecha Studio Sunrise. I forgot about this. Oh, where's the set? Let me have a look. This one. Let's see. This is set after Charles's rebellion. Oh, it's an. Oh, this is a. Excuse me. Oh, this is a prequel to Mobile Suit Gundam Narrative. Oh, now I actually have seen Gundam Narrative, the film. I think this was. Oh, when was this? This was sometime actually middle of last year. I found Gundam Narrative a bit confusing of what was kind of going on. I would actually have to go back and rewatch it just so I can maybe second time around maybe I'll end up understanding the plot. Like one good aspect about it, the music aspect was fantastic. Animation was beautiful. I did get emotionally invested in the main three characters of their tragic circumstances. But yeah, the plot was a bit confusing. So this looks like because this I'm sure this was announced end of last year again. This was I'm not going to bother reading the whole plot like right this second, but I'm going to actually put that as I'm going to watch because it is a prequel to Gundam Narrative. And oh yeah, Healing Good Precure. Now, actually, Precure, that's actually streaming on Crunchyroll for the first time as of last year. It is. I would like to get in Precure because I haven't watched a good magical like girl anime for quite a long period now, and Precure is just it. It looks like a bunch of happy jar of goodness. It really does. So it's nice to see that that's getting another series, which this one's like tropical. It's like a tropical one. Well, that's a short film. I would like to dive into the Precure fandom. Talk about it a bit because I feel like that is a magical girl anime that is really undervalued. So I would hopefully get to check that out. Good morning from the other side of the world. Hello, Devon. It's nice to see you. And I will probably in the next few minutes end up saying good night because I'm getting very sleepy over here. But honestly, that can. Oh, is there some OVAs? Oh yes, OVAs. I think I'll bother looking at the OVAs. There's not much there for now, and I'm getting way too tired. But I think that is it for all of that is it for all of the anime I'm going to watch. So I guess I'll just run through quickly again what I will be watching weekly and or will eventually watch when it has finished airing. So yeah, that's probably going to be some time. So we've got My Hero Academia. Don't remember that. Oh god, I can't even remember the English name of this one. Yeah, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatori. To Your Eternity. How Not to Summon Demon Lord Season 2. Fruits Basket. That's going to be a weekly watch for me. Shaman King. Not sure if that's going to be a weekly watch. Tokyo Ravens. Yes. This Age Gap one. I can't remember the English name. Hang on. Let me look it. Let me look it up again. Oh yes, I shaved my beard and then picked up a high school girl. Isn't that a great title for an anime? Oh my god. Eden Zero, 86. Stoked for that one. The childhood friend one, which maybe the childhood friend will win the game of love. And it's an age gap. This one, which was Centurion. Oh god, no, we're just gonna look up the English name. Combatants will be dispatched, because I was really interested. That's a pure interest, that is. And just because it said Android partner. Mars Red, that I definitely found out it's about vampires. Another comedy romance where we got age gap. Yes, hello, come to me. SS Daizenon, which is a prequel to SSS Gridman. Of course, I'm going to watch that. I loved the first season. This one, which I'm purely watching for the retro looking visual, the retro animation, and I do like the sound of like the world that this is in, like a mystery. Shadow House, because it said lifelike doll attendants who serve as their faces. Yeah, that doesn't sound creepy. Then I don't know what. This one about the contact sport, kabaddi, and then we've got Vivi's Fluoro Right Eye Songs. I'm stoked for that one. God, why did I say yes to this one again? Oh yes, I think it was a game one. Yeah, you can tell I'm getting tired here. The Pretty Boy Detective Club. You see why I would say yes to that. Jiron, the Princess of the Snow and Blood. Baku 10. Music. Drama and music one. Farewell, My Daily Crammer. This Isekai one by Studio Mende for the animation style I love. Super Club, which is about girls loving Honda motorcycles. Dragons Hunt House Hunting, yes. A Pottery Club Slice of Life. Odd Taxi, which sounds really intriguing, about complaining passengers. Blue Reflection Ray, yes, because I'm like Blue Reflector. I want to know what a reflector does now. Svist, the Roman fighter. We got like a revenge, upscale hard tragedy kind of path. Fairy Ramaru, where it reminded me of Kabato, and that is it. That is all I hopefully will be watching or weekly watching. You really should just follow my Twitter, because I'll say what I'm going to be watching and stuff. But yeah, that only took like an hour and 40 minutes to look an entire series of anime, and me just constantly talking. So for whoever watches this, I hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble and me looking through the seasonal anime. Some people I know will be very ecstatic that I have even bothered to look through. Hope you enjoy all the anime. Yes. I mean, of course you hope so. So we'll just, all I'm going to say to that is like, wait and see. I'm going to wait and see. So yeah, thank you for tuning in to this very random impromptu stream. Next stream I would like to do, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, is I would like to do a manga stream, kind of talk about all the manga that I have been reading since the last time, which was like 4 months ago. So there'll probably be a lot there, Will. But yeah, feel free to even just leave a comment after this live stream ends of what you're going to watch for the 2021 season. I'm very excited. I have a feeling my list is just going to be stacked up. I'm going to give in to temptation, because that's what you do, especially for that Vivi's Songwon by Wit Studio, an 86. Yeah, I'll be caving for those big time. I haven't decided about My Hero Academia or To Your Eternity. You see the problems I'm going to have. I practically said yes to nearly all of these titles. Fruba, I'm watching weekly though. So anyway, I'm gonna hit the hay, and hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next stream, whoever watches this. See you later.